Hey guys, what's up? It's TechforDummiesRB back here with another Tech Topics today. And this is going to be a new series done in Tech Topics, not a separate day, but in Tech Topics, the first Monday of every month to recap the last month's best technology. And there'll be 3 categories to this contest. The number 1 category will be the smartphone, where we battle it out, and I tell you why I think that specific smartphone happens to be the best smartphone out of all the smartphones out there that were announced that month. The best tablet of that month, that previous month, there will be the best tablet, which one was spec'd out, and which one was high CPU, all that stuff. And I'll be choosing a tablet, telling you why. And lastly, but not leastly, there will be a computer round where I will tell you what I think the best computer of that specific month is that was announced, and basically tell you what I think about it and tell you why I actually choose that answer. So now, basically what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be combining all of the greatest tech devices that fit into these 3 categories, all from the month of October 2013. It's Tech Topic Mondays. Welcome back to another week of Tech Topics. I'm your host, TechforDummiesRB, and this is a weekly segment where I talk about wherever I want that's concerning the stock trade of tech, that's concerning anything concerning tech. I'll talk about it in this weekly segment. So there's going to be 3 rounds again. There's going to be 1 for the smartphone, 1 for the tablet, and 1 for the computer. First, let's start off with the smartphone. Now, I think the best smartphone that was announced in October was a little bit at right around Halloween time. It was the Google Nexus 5. The Google Nexus 5 was a good device that I think that could benefit a lot of people, and it could have a good experience that you're looking for in a regular type of phone. It has stock Android 4.4 KitKat right out of the box. It has a lot of new graphics, and it has a new 1080p display, 8 megapixel camera, 4.95 inch or 5 inch super LCD display. There's going to be basically a new 1.3 megapixel front facing camera. You'll be able to take 1080p video. A lot of similar stuff to what the LG Nexus 4 does. And this year is actually called the LG Nexus 5, so still made by LG. But what I like about this thing that made me choose it for this category was that it brought a lot of new features. There were only these little tweaks that actually got fixed. And since those were the only little tweaks that got fixed, hardly anybody got to download it. Only people with Nexus devices got it earliest. Now, the reason I actually chose this, let me get to the point, was that, again, it had the specs, it had the processor, it had everything that a simple smartphone user would need who wants to have a smartphone and they want to do a lot of stuff such as instant messaging and pictures and doing a bunch of stuff from one handheld device. This thing did bring a lot of new features such as better graphics, better CPU performance, and it really just brought a lot of things that I really liked, which made me choose it for this category. Next, let's move on to the best tablet of October 2013 that was announced. The best tablet, I would have to say, is the iPad Air. Let me tell you why I think it's the iPad Air. The iPad Air was a tablet that's supposed to be the iPad 5th generation. It's supposed to basically replace the iPad 5th generation. Now, as you know, they have an iPad mini 1st generation, iPad mini 2nd generation with Retina. Now, this is supposed to be the iPad Air, and it's supposed to start its own lineup. Instead of giving you guys the iPad 5, they gave you the iPad Air. The iPad 5 will be announced later on in the year, but we just gotta wait for it right now. Now, this iPad Air is going to feature an 8.9 inch display, so right around 9 inches. And it's going to actually have a nice 5 megapixel camera on the back, nice feel on display. It's going to come in matte gray and kind of a darkish white, kind of like a tannish, like, say if you're using clay, kind of that color. But the thing that really got me into this is the screen size and the quality. This one will have a Retina display. Now, I noticed many iPads, they don't have Retina display. The regular iPad had a Retina display. The iPad mini didn't get a Retina display. This specific tablet got a Retina display, and that was a major improvement, I think, for the new lineup called the iPad Air. Now, as you know that the iPad Air, the name comes from the MacBook Air, which is supposed to be thinness. That's why they call it Air. The thing was, the screen was just specced out, and it had the right amount of features that actually made me think, okay, I'm going to buy this iPad Air. Normally, I'm a Google fanboy. No offense to all you Apple users out there, but I decided, okay, maybe I might get the iPad Air because it seems good for its price, kind of. I guess it should be $300, but it's $500. And you could actually just get it right now. And I like it because they made some improvements. They really thought about what the customer experience was. And they really said, okay, we need to put these specs and we need to put this design on there. So I like what they did about that. And that's why I chose the iPad Air as October's 2013 winning device of the tablet category. And finally, the best computer of October 2013. The best computer, I have to say, is, and a lot of you people are going to be shocked because I'm a Windows user, the iMac. Now, you're probably going to say, oh, the iMac wasn't released. But the 2013 iMac was. And it's not that bulky anymore. It's really thin like the MacBook Air. Now, the iMac 2013 edition is spec'd out with a 2.7 gigahertz CPU, about 8 gigs of RAM now. It's going to run super fast, no slowness, nothing like that. What I think that was the best thing that brought this out was its thinness. And it was very thin. It was very thin, just like the MacBook Air. I think if you held the MacBook Air right next to the iMac would be thinner. Because, think about it. The iMac slimness is right here, and the MacBook Air's slimness is like that. Because that's how you have to fit all the components into a laptop. So, basically, the iPad Air is supposed to be this slim device. The MacBook Air is supposed to be the slim device, and the iMac is supposed to be a slimmer device now, but they haven't called it the iMac Air. Wink, wink, they may even watch this video, and I thank Apple for doing that. So, that's basically why I chose this computer for the 2013 edition of Tech Topics, and for the October 2013 series, and for the October 2013 winner of the computer category. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I know I've been rambling on and on, but I had to give you a reasoning for my reasons of actually choosing these devices. It was a very hard choice, but I decided to, you know, kind of take my consideration in and choose what devices. I gave you good reasoning. Leave a comment down below of what are your favorite phone, tablet, and also computer, and what you think that they might be for November 2013. And next week I will feature those in the Tech Topics along with another segment, maybe a collab, who knows, and maybe I will feature your comments at the end of the video on next Monday when I do Tech Topics. So make sure to leave your comment down below of what's your favorite smartphone, tablet, and computer of November 2013, and maybe I might feature it on the video next week. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Go check out our gaming channel. We just got a new gaming video up. At the end of this video, I'll leave some links to our other videos, our previous video, and some of the other weekly segments we host every week. We host 5 shows a week, including this one. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I know I've been rambling on. I had to give you guys reasoning. Thank you so much for watching. I'm TechforDummiesRB. I'll see you later.